Hi everyone, this is daveac and this is my vblog 206 for Friday the 29th of June 2012, but recorded one day late on Saturday the 30th. Taste the pie and wine, tennis fans, and hurry up with that roof. Yes, this might be under 15 minutes, but we still will have a wine at the end. And I'm recording this in a break from Wimbledon. It's gone 9 at night and they're carrying on with a very important match. Well, at least to me, it's Andy Murray v Baghdadis, 1 set all, and they're having to put the roof on so that the match can continue up, if needed, until 11 p.m. tonight. And I'm going to go back to watch that as soon as I've finished talking with you people. So let me get on with that if I may now. First of all, yes, the pie. I forgot to mention in last week's episode that now my son Matthew and I have now purchased our Raspberry Pi computers. No, I haven't got to show you. There is a 8 to 10 week waiting list for that to arrive. This is the new little open board processor. It's a 700 megahertz processor, ARM processor on it with a Broadcom video processor on it. It's equivalent, I suppose, in power of a Pentium 3, but it only costs £25, and it will run a version of Linux when it comes, although it's capable of running different operating systems. I'm hoping to be running RISC OS on mine when I get it. And that will be, as I say, not for another 8 weeks or so from now. The idea is it's a sort of little development type hobbyist computer so that younger people can learn a little bit more about computing. It also has interfaces on it as well, so that you can control little motors and things and so on. And there are lots of little things you can do. And the place to go and find out about it is www.raspberrypi, that's spelled pi.org, and then there's the forums, and you can read all about the whole idea there. So do check it out. It seems a fabulous thing for young people to get educated, and oldsters like me to get reacquainted with messing around with computers and maybe even a little simple programming. Okay, let's go back to podcasting as we usually do. There's nothing new from Doctor Who Podshock at the moment. The latest one up is the commentary we did on K9 and Company. That is for the subscribers to Doctor Who Podshock. But the Cult and Collective, we've been busy as per usual. Last Sunday we did episode 156, Best New Who moments. A few weeks back we've done one on the classic series. This time we did it on just the new series, and that ran for 2.5 hours, Sunday just gone. Also later that night we did an interview with Paul Salamoff, and he's a person that is got a project on, and he had a fundraising thing, and let me just get those information up here quickly. He's the writer of the acclaimed graphic novels Discord. He's also worked on Logan's Run, Last Day, Logan's Run, Aftermath. And he talked to Cultum in terms of Ian and myself about his latest project called Tales of Discord. This is a 5-part pre-story to Discord. And he also talked about the Kickstarter campaign that he's got going that actually ends tonight, where he's trying to raise $11,000 or $12,000 to get the project underway. It's mainly to pay for the graphic artist part of that work, and he thinks he may just about be meeting his target as we speak. And of course the Cult and Collective podcast was one of his chances to advertise that show to the wider world. So that is also up on the Cult and Collective feeds, and of course you can subscribe to us on iTunes. That's Paul J. Salamoff. Look that up in Google. Okay, this Sunday, the topic is From the Mind of Neil Gaiman. Remember, I did an interview with the 3 editors of the Mythological Dimensions of Neil Gaiman, Well, this time it's a live show with the Colton Collective, and we're going to be talking about things, projects, stories that have come from the mind of Neil Gaiman, not forgetting, of course, for Doctor Who fans, the fabulous The Doctor's Wife episode. So that's quite a lot going on. And that actually is pretty much all I wanted to say, except for wine-related stuff. Yes, on Thursday, I went to a wine tasting tour, the Naked, Get Naked, and this was in Manchester, Naked Wines. Went and tasted about 44 wines. There were wines from lots of different countries, Spain, Portugal, Chile, Australia, USA, and so on. And you had a chance to meet the winemakers and so on. Really great event, and I'll be talking about that in more length on my Tuesday night wine-related podcast, the Big and Fruity Wine podcast. That's TalkShow ID 111272. And of course, that will be up on the feeds. You can find that. There's the Big and Fruity WordPress.com for the blog on that. One little bit I'll play, and I'm just going to have to turn my speaker up, so I'm going to play through Winamp just a little section of an interview I did with Jeff, one of the other Naked Angels, at the event. An awful lot of background noise on it, and I'm going to try and clean that up a little bit for my podcast. But let's see if you can just hear it a little bit. Let me just turn the speakers up.
Hi, this is daveac for Big and Fruity. I'm here at the Manchester Wine Tasting for the Naked Wines. I bumped into Archangel, Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Dave. How you doing?
Hi, indeed. You were just recommending one of the Spanish wines to me, I think.
Yes. It's an awesome Grand Reserve Rioja, which at Angel price of $11.99 is ridiculous value. It's the 2004 Grand Reserve by Rodolfo Bastida, the Hacienda Don Hernan. It is an utter fruit bomb. It's got such oak aging, it's unbelievable. It's a proper food wine, and it leaves a lot of breathing time.
Number 37.
It rewards you with a mouthful that just goes on.
And I love 33.
And for the record, that's number 37 on the wine list.
Number 37 on the wine list. I have to say, even the entry-level Samura by the same winemaker is a great Wednesday night wine, especially at the price point.
And I'm going to stop it there because hopefully you'll give the Big and Fruity Wine podcast a listen. Done over 44 episodes now, and thank you for those people who've already started to download it. Well, we're going to the wine. Well, we've done 7.5 minutes already, so why not? And here is the wine. So let's get that in focus. Freeze frame. And there, let's get the back one in focus for you. Freeze frame it. It's Boschendal Lancy 2010 from South Africa. 14%. Rich ruby coloured classic aromas of red berry, fruit and spice is what it promises. And I've read that out because I haven't got a lot of time. So, oh yes, we're definitely getting earthy fruits on the nose. Nice, let's have a taste. That is real red cherry there. In fact, I've been eating some red cherries this week, so I've got a refresher on that. That is lovely, and there's a lovely little spice, and there's a little bit of almost cinnamon spice in that. Very, very nice indeed. Let me have another little taste. That is nice. Lots and lots of vanilla oak in that as well. So I'm getting spice and vanilla oak. And I know it may sound as though I use many of the same terms each week, but that's because I hunt out wines with this particular style and flavours and so on. So that is lovely. Now remember, my new feature now is I'm writing the price on the bottles. Not that that's in focus, but $6.98. So that's what, $11 to $12 wine. Ooh, now I'm going to have another taste of that. That is very, very nice indeed. I think we'll give that the second hold up of approval. There you go. Well, I've got to go back to the tennis. I'm sure the roof is back on at Wimbledon, and Andy Murray needs my support. So remember, on Colton this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, talk show ID 54821, we're talking about From the Mind of Neil Gaiman. I hope you consider joining us. Oh, and to April, won't embarrass her by giving her a second name, who up in Scotland went to the Edinburgh Naked Wines tasting and rather partook of the wines there. Hope you had a really good time. I believe you did order some wines, and I hope those come for you soon. And I'm glad you had such a great experience at the Edinburgh event. So with that, let me finish and say next week actually might also be slightly shorter than 15 minutes because, of course, we will be getting right up to the semi-finals, maybe of Ladies' Day or the men's semi-finals, ready for next weekend's Wimbledon's final. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you more fully in a week or two's time. Bye-bye.